Happy Wednesday.
Happy Wednesday. We're on day 3 of our Back to Practice series, and we appreciate you being here and joining us, connecting with us.
Something that Nicole and I have been considering, and this moment of contraction, this big global pause that we're all experiencing, we're seeing everything change. Seeing things shift. Of course, our economy, our jobs, our livelihoods as touch therapists has totally pushed the pause, and looking forward seems like it's going to be revolutionarily different, and sometimes that could cause some consternation with our dog Jake barking.
Yes.
Come here, Jake. And so we're wondering, what can we do with all of this energy, with all this new, sometimes fear, uncertainty, unclarity, and sometimes can lead to mixing and matching and crossing wires with others. How can we use this energy in service to us? And in particular, how can we ride the collective momentum of transformation and apply it into our own practice?
Yeah, what in me wants to be transformed? And what can I bring to my practice that's new, that's fresh, that's inspiring? Not just for my clients, but for me, that keeps it interesting, exciting.
I love that question. What in me wants to be transformed? And as you start to imagine yourself moving back into your hands-on practice, consider, what is it that really uplifted and fulfilled your passion, your spirits? What do you want to keep going as is? And what maybe areas do we have for transformation or shifting moving forward? How would we like to maybe shift how it is that we treat ourselves, how we're treating others, how we're scheduling our day? And in this big moment of transition, we can begin to actively intend for our transformation.
Ooh, I love that. So a part of that is how we are treating and taking care of ourselves. And we want to thank you for showing up. I want to say hi to all those people here. So thank you for being
Better
here.
and Jackson, CC35, and I know that MKC Kitty. Good to see you, and Sphinx. Thanks everybody. And one way we can help build the momentum of intentional transformation is by intentionally moving.
Yes.
So let's begin to warm up our joints. And this is great not only if you're a massage therapist practitioner, but basically any human who has a body can really benefit from this next series.
Let's do it.
We're going to begin with some range of motion for our hands, and I'm going to get my body out so you can see that.
Okay.
And we're going to have our hands extended, and we're going to flex our wrists, and we're going to extend our wrists. And maybe you coordinate this with your breathing, so you could inhale wrist flexion, exhale wrist extension. For the letting go breath, consider inhaling through your nose and exhaling out an open mouth. Now this next one's going to be different, so bring all your fingers together in a crane, but keep your fingers together as you spread open and separate your thumb. Can you bring your fingernails back a little further? It heals the palms more. Good. Inhale. Separate your index and thumb away from your other fingers. Think about it. Inhale. How about in your middle and ring finger? Nanu, nanu, a little live long and prosper. Now everything together except pinky. Think about it. Get that pinky to work. And now, everything opening, unbloom that flower of your palm. Bring your hands completely flat. So you want to make sure there's no wrinkles in your wrist, there's no bending in the wrist, there's no kind of cupping with your hands or fingers. Everything.
And if your arms are getting tired of being held up like this, you can always bring your elbows down by your side, squeeze your elbows towards your body, and hold your arms out in front.
Yeah, instead of zombie, you have more of robot arms. All right, and let's do some ulna and radial deviation. I'll change my position, so we're going toward the pinky side and toward the thumb side.
Going out and in as if you're resting your hands on a flat table, and you're just sweeping your hands from side to side without moving your forearm, without moving your elbows.
Yeah,
all the motion coming just from your wrists, and it's might not be big range of motion, but just enough to get the hands, the fingers to move from side to side like you're waving high.
Perfect. Love that. After about a half dozen or so, grab onto your tiger claws. We did a little of this yesterday, and we're going to squeeze, especially our pinky and ring finger. Squeeze your hands isometrically, engage those muscles all around your phalanges, your carpals, metacarpals, as you rotate, like you're holding onto a big grapefruit, and it's kind of slipping out of your hands. Grab real strong, or even
All right, go out.
go
get
out.
him. Go get him,
Go
Jake.
tell those ducks who's who. Now go the other direction. Keep squeezing. And can you soften your shoulders, your face, your neck, your jaw? Perfect.
Oh, did we go the other way yet?
We did.
Oh, I missed it. I was busy telling Jake to go outside. All right.
So if you need to balance out, do so. I'll let Nicole pick up with the elbows.
Okay, cool. So we'll bring
You
our
want to switch
arms.
spots with me?
No, but
Okay.
All right, so we're just going elbows to fingers to shoulders as we bend into your elbows. Nice and easy. Here we go, just kind of waking up the elbow joints, getting that synovial fluid flowing,
You could
opening.
Go with the pace of your breath.
I like going a little faster, apparently.
Find what feels good, whatever feels natural for you. Some days it'll be more active. Some days it's nice to intentionally slow things down.
Yes, and then rest your hands on your shoulders and then squeeze elbows in front. Squeeze elbows back. Let's start to open up our chest, our heart space. Open up the meridians and channels that connect our chest to our fingers to our face. Yeah.
Especially feeling that space behind our heart.
Squeeze those rhomboids.
Imagine your inferior angles. That's the bottom tip of that upside down triangular bone of your shoulder blades. Imagine that lowest point of your shoulder blades holding toward each other, toward the spine.
And then let's now bring the elbows really high and then squeeze the superior angle, the top corner of that shoulder blade together, squeezing really high in front and in back. Let's do that for one more inhale, one more exhale.
Notice the heat. Use the heat.
You want that heat. Yeah, heat is for used for transformation, right? So we need the heat to transform. Let's bring the elbows really low and this inferior angle really close to each other behind you. Really low and far back.
Yeah,
Squeezing in front, squeezing in back.
In yoga, they talk about the agni of the belly, that digestive fire. They talk about tapas, the heat, the energy for transformation. So even when things are getting heated inside, or here in Arizona where we're triple digits, heating up outside, use everything for your transformation.
Let's pause with the elbows behind you. Take a big deep breath in. And on the exhale, let's squeeze the elbows behind you. Let your chicken wings go. And then pause, inhale. And then squeeze, 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 squeeze. And then pause, one more breath. So nice. Let's add some nice range of motion, just kind of opening into those shoulder joints.
You can do simultaneous.
Maybe some alternating feels better.
What feels good in your body? Experiment. Use your body. All your experiences as a living laboratory. What brings you more? Ease, flow, grace, fun, joy, love. What are the transformative qualities you want to bring into your life? And float that intention as you actively, consciously move.
Nice. And then put your hands up.
What? I didn't do anything wrong.
Let's go into those rotators. You're going to press the elbows forward. And then rotate, maintain that 9-degree angle as you press the elbows forward and the palms back behind you. Again, so let's continue. Let's rotate shoulders forward. Let's get into those rotator cuff muscles. Pressing palm and elbow back, forward, elbow forward, palm back.
That's it.
More.
You got it.
Let's do it.
Deep breaths. Maybe notice one area, one side's a little clunkier than the other.
Oh.
Maybe you need to spend a little more time on one side than the other. Maybe you need to give yourself a rest. If this is too much standing up, you could also do this laying on your back.
Right. Yeah, so you can all do this sitting down or on the floor. On the floor is actually sometimes a little more intense because you're pressing more into the ground and lifting your elbow off the floor. So that's kind of a fun experiment. Maybe try that later today. And then let's just pause, let it go.
Very nice.
Nice.
Very nice.
How about some, are we getting hot yet, or are we going, we're still like kind of soft and easy?
We can continue to up the ante. I'm ready to
Some
go.
bow and arrows? Let's
Sure.
open it up.
Yeah, please. Let's do some bows and arrows. So, little range of motion. You don't want to go straight 0 to 60 as we're getting back into practice. So, notice we're taking it in increments. A little range of motion. Now we're going to add a little more stretching. And then you start to strengthen as well.
All right, let's do it.
Okay. You want me to talk through it?
Yeah.
All right.
This was your
So let your legs be wider than hip width apart, wider than shoulder width apart, and let's point our toes to the right. So I'm going to face sideways. Nicole's going to face you straight on, and we're going to, or maybe am I going to go sideways?
There we go.
So we're at a lunge position. Point your toes to the right. Right toes in line, knee with the middle toe. Left toes 45-degree angle behind you. With your right hand, you're going to take the bow and you're going to stretch the arrow back. So push your right hand forward, pull your left arm back, squeeze your rhomboids, bend your knee. Make sure your knee doesn't go past your toes. So maybe widen your stance if your knee is getting past your toes. Look to the right, squeeze your shoulder blades together, open your chest, inhale, set your intention. What is it you want to aim your intention of transformation today? And then exhale. Release the tension in your arms. Pivot your feet. Maybe you can get a view of my feet. I'm going to lift up my toes, pivot my toes all the way to the left. 45-degree angle, back right leg, 90-degree angle, left foot. Inhale to the left. Open up. Exhale. And let's find a little fluidity. Inhale through center, pivot. Exhale. You can keep your right front hand, your bow hand straight, or you can open your palm like the 11 or like a number 2. Keep your chest open, squeeze your rhomboids, exhale. Sometimes you notice we're taking a couple deep breaths in that bow and arrow. So maybe shoot the bird, open your palm or your 2 fingers. You could even angle up if you wanted to put more oomph into your back leg, and exhale. Inhale through center. We cross our arms for the traditional way. Now push away, isometrically push away and grab that arrow, grab your intention. Exhale. Let's take a couple more on each side. The deeper you bend your knees, the more open you get your foundation. Maybe angle up.
There we go. Nice.
Shooting the bird. One more time each side. Inhale deep. What is your intention? Exhale, release. Allowing the universe to support you, to assist you on your healing intention, your intention of transformation. Last breath in. Squeeze rhomboids, open pecs. Smile and release.
Nice. Coming back to center. Pause. Take a moment to notice how that feels in your body, your chest, your shoulders.
Yeah.
Even your legs as we start to warm up your feet.
Yeah, let's warm up our feet a little more.
So we got a nice, so for a lot of those massage therapists out there, we're in either horse stance, like you were just now in your archers, or we're in, archer stance or horse stance. So let's do a little horse.
Horsey.
So we're going to be feet about hip width apart, maybe even a little wider. Feet about hip width apart, maybe even a little bit wider. And this time you're just raising your arms up towards the sky. Nice big breath. Open your heart up towards the sky. Big breath here. Fill yourself up. And on your exhale, keeping your arms up, but we're going to drop your heart so it faces down towards the floor. You're going to give yourself a nice big squat. Reach your tailbone back. So we're going to inhale, open the heart towards the sky. Big breath.
Open up to the sun, to the heavens.
Exhale, reach the tailbone back.
Ground into the earth. Can you show a profile view of this too?
And then we're reaching, expanding, opening, filling, exhaling, reaching your tailbone back, letting your heart pour itself back into the earth. You are the bridge between heaven and earth.
Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Choose your focus wisely. We can't change everything. 3 more deep breaths. We can't necessarily change what's happening outside of us. We can't even necessarily always change how we're feeling or how we're thinking. But what we can shift immediately is how we're breathing, how we're moving or holding our posture, and what we're focusing on.
Two more. We got 2 more?
Oh, yeah,
or
sure.
One more?
One more.
Counting.
Yeah, a little bonus breath.
All right, let's do one more.
Can't control everything, but what can you change immediately in the moment? Your breath, or your movement, or your focus. Thanks for focusing on your transformation with us today.
Yes, bring your hands to your heart. Press those hands, little iso. Metric,
Yeah.
tonic, isometric.
Yeah.
Press your palms together as you breathe in. Purging, tonifying breath. Breathe out your mouth. Let's do 2 more of those.
Even as you engage your pecs, you're still sliding your shoulder blades to your back pockets. You're still rolling your armpits to your side pockets. So feel 360 degrees of activation all around, above, and front beside your heart. A little space in your neck as you lift your chin up, lift your chest up, and bring your chin back. Whether you're sitting, standing, laying down, that is a great cue, especially if you are healing from neck or shoulder pain, to get more space in your neck. Chin up, chest up, chin back.
Nice. We'll bring the arms out to the wide, to the side, and your thumbs are going to be pointing up towards the sky.
Oh, I like this one.
As you rotate,
roll
let me
open. Get a little closer.
Right.
I like that. Isn't it nice?
Aww. I love when you wear blue. You look very nice. And
Thank you. I was
makes his
appreciating
eyes
how you
sparkle.
looked with your chair pose. Made me smile. Isn't she
Thank
fit?
you.
She's lovely. Shoulder blades squeezing together. How long are you going to have us moving
And
this
then
way?
let's go the other way.
Oh, okay. Whew.
Feels good.
Can you slide your shoulder
Get
blades
him warm
down?
again. One more time.
Any Johnny Cash lovers? Get that ring of fire burning.
Burn, burn, burn.
What are you burning away? What are you sloughing off? What no longer serves you? We can let go of that and then co-opt that old, obsolete energy to catalyze what we want to burn or fire, alchemicalize
Let's
in the
shake
future.
that loose.
Shake it, shake it, shake it. Let your shoulders shake, arm shake, hand shake. Let your lungs shake, organ shake. Seat shake, let your spine shake, heel shake, knee shake. What's not moving in your body? Can you get that area to move? How about your tailbone? How about your right sit bone? How about your left Achilles? What's not moving? Are your gallbladder, liver, spleen, pancreas floating, shaking, breathing, deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let it be fun. Let it be funny. Let it be silly. Your life doesn't have to be very serious.
Yes, it does. Yes, it does be very serious.
Transformation is best sustained with a little spark of creativity, a little spontaneous movement, a little spontaneous breathing. And the chandelier
Take
comes
the
down.
house down with your spontaneity. Let's not take the house down today.
Okay, we're not going to burn down the house.
No.
But we're going to help alchemicalize. That's in the old days they talked about transforming lead into gold. How can we help transform this new situation that we're living in, COVID-19?
Bringing your hands to your heart.
How can
Easy
we?
breathing, soft knees. After all that shaking, just kind of notice how your body can easily restore itself back to balance. The energy knows where to go. Trust your body. Trust your energy. Trust your breath. What is it in me that wants to be transformed? All right, Jake. Come. All right, what is it in you that wants to be transformed, huh? Good boy. Thank you for joining us for another series, another day of Back to Practice.
And the key is to continue practicing. With any healing art, only 1% is theory, 99% is practice.
Yeah, so any one thing from today, yesterday, or the day before that you really enjoyed that you can keep doing throughout the rest of the day whenever you think of it.
Yeah.
I might be doing a little bit more of these.
Right, yeah. And we find 10 minutes of practice every day is going to yield much better results than an hour every other day. So
Or just
notice,
a little mini thing here and there.
Yeah, notice how many self-care things you can sprinkle into your routine to